will let me finish my business with Miss Finneran first, won't you?
They are always one step ahead.
She's upstairs, in my office.
You're lying.
Am I?
It's always like,
This is power. This is power.
You can see the full-length commentary, get access to polls, to what we will see next, and more on our Patreon page. The link is in the description below. If you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you!
We woke up the next morning and Fenster was gone. He couldn't handle the idea of slumming through Soze.
Oh, there he is.
Once upon a time, Fenster. And that's a lesson for them as well.
Oh yeah, it's like, you cannot leave.
Keaton was a grounded guy, an ex-cop. To a cop, the explanation is never that complicated. It's always...
I don't understand why he's talking so much about things if he was very scared of everything being recorded.
Well, maybe that's true. My idea seemed a bit more like, what's the point?
Yeah, it's like,
Maybe.
I have immunity
Maybe.
with you, and I'm dead with the other guy, so... It looks so different. Jesus.
Sometimes that makes a lot of difference, yeah.
Yeah.
The little things.
Yeah. I think he's gonna change his mind. Oh, okay. I thought he was just gonna leave.
Like, oh, no, I'm not gonna go
Yeah.
this elevator.
Don't move. Press 20. Do it now.
That was such a great move, though.
Quick, efficient.
Yeah. One thing that it's a little... Something that I don't like as much is that very cool scenes like this one, they're very rushed, you know?
But now you know that we can get to you. I'm giving you one last chance to call yourself.
My employer has made up his mind. Does not change it. Whatever you threaten me with is ludicrous in comparison to what will be done to me if I do not carry out my orders in full.
I don't think he's very scared. He's more scared about the other guy.
You will let me finish my business with Miss Finneran first, won't you?
They are always one step ahead.
She's upstairs, in my office.
You're lying.
Am I?
It's always like,
This is power. This is power.
Miss Finneran's escort while she's here in Los Angeles. Thought you'd be glad to know she's in good hands.
You're a little fucker.
I'll make myself clear.
Sorry, you had something about a gun in my head? You want to proceed?
I didn't want to interrupt, sorry, but...
Let's get back to that, honey. I'm sorry, I was very rude.
I just can't believe we're gonna walk into certain death.
That's life.
There are 4 now against how... I don't know how many.
What language is that?
Don't know. Russian.
Hungarian, I would say, right?
Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for us, I think that Hungarian, Romanian, Ukrainian...
Yeah, but Romanian
All of those,
Romanian is very different. Romanian, I think it's more similar to us because it's from Latin. But Hungarian, Ukrainian must be kind of similar.
Yeah. At least for me, sometimes it's
For
hard
us, yeah.
to know which one is which.
It's much easier for us to differentiate Latin languages. Like what is Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese.
Your kids ready?
I would be if I didn't have to stop and answer you.
Makes sense. That guy being the sniper, yeah.
I want you to stay here. Tell her I tried.
I try to be a good man, but I'm not a good man. But it's hard when you live your entire life in that kind of life, that kind of line of work. It's hard to change out of the sudden.
Yeah. Oh, he's just going like this?
Yeah, it's like, what's the worst that can happen?
Che, prepárense que alguien viene.
You see what I understood? Alguien viene. That's what I
Oh,
understood.
because there were Hungarians and people from Argentina, right? Supposedly.
Okay.
So those must be the Argentinians.
How you doing? Is there a problem?
No.
Interesting. Ok. Perdona, yo no sabía que no podía pasar aquí. This is the, yeah, muscle as well, the other guy.
Bada boom, bada bing, bang, boom.
You see? The thing of him singing, I think it was also a great scene that they could have explored a little bit more.
Thank you.
That's how you take care of a lot of people at once.
They have to be quick and precise because there are not a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also
good.
because I think that cops would be on their way soon. With all of these shots, it's impossible not to. Like, thank God.
¡No les pare! ¡No les pare! ¡Vámonos!
They should do like we used to do at school with the kids. Put the vests with different colors so
Yeah.
that you know which team are which. Like, really? Why do I think it's one of their teammates? Would be funny. He's seeing the light. It's going to heaven.
So the money was on the
On the van, yeah.
Yeah.
Boy came across a body on the beach this morning, thrown clear when the boat burned, shot twice in the head.
New York faxed me a copy of his testimony. It was a rat. Guess who he named in the finale? Kaiser Soze.
Sure, yeah.
There's
More things for you to be upset about. I was just feeling like the coward one, honestly.
There was no dope on that boat.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze!
Well, it's not Kaiser Soze, but it's someone that sent there too. But it would be so funny if Kaiser would be the lawyer. If Kaiser was the lawyer. Because
Oh, it's like, I
it's
work for
such a
Mr.
great-
Soze, but it's actually him.
Yeah, it would be such a great cover. It's a doggo. Poor thing. Must be so scared.
There is no fucking coke!
It's all of his left side that's paralyzed, right?
I told them nothing.
But who killed him? I don't think it's the blondie guy. Neither this guy, neither the other.
The fuck is going on?
You see? I think it's not one of them that killed him. I think they wanted... Yeah, the guy that killed this guy. I think they wanted for them to get this mess so that they could kill the other guy. They just wanted a mess, I would say. That's what we saw before.
Yeah, it was here.
And that's what you say in your statement. You saw a man in a suit with a slim build.
Wait a minute.
I don't have a minute.
Annoying.
I got immunity. I don't have to take that shit.
You know what I'm getting at.
Jesus, if you want him to cooperate, why are you acting like that?
Saying
You
I did
know-
see Keaton get shot, I swear to you.
Then why didn't you help him?
He was a coward.
Because I was afraid. Okay?
Exactly, he's a coward. Jesus.
What if you miss?
All right, let's get back to the pier.
I would not tell you any more.
I'm done.
Anything else. But the thing is, how would you know it's him? It's weird people who do like this.
Oh, it's the gangster kill.
Oh God, no.
It's like, no, it doesn't make sense.
That is so dope though, the way you did it. It's funny because you cannot see him. It's so cool. You know it's there, but you don't see him.
Yeah. Just see like a bunch of ropes.
The money wasn't there for dope. The Hungarians were going to buy the one guy that could incriminate Kaiser Soze. Edie Finneran was Marquez's extradition advisor. She knew who he was and what he knew. Keaton was Kaiser Soze.
No.
The kind of man who could have killed Edie Finneran. She was found yesterday at a hotel in Pennsylvania, shot twice in the head. What do you think about Keaton now, Verbal? You said you saw him die. Why were you being protected? It was Keaton. Immunity was your reward.
But why me? Stupid, I'm a cripple. Why me?
Exactly.
Because you're stupid. It was his idea to hit the taxi service in New York, wasn't it? Come on, tell me the truth.
It was all Keaton.
This guy is Kaiser.
Stay here and let us protect you.
No way. I'm not bait. I post today.
It is interesting though.
So tell me what you were thinking.
I don't know, I think it would be a great cover for this guy to be Kaiser. And I don't think he's stupid.
I have to sign for these.
I think he's just a character. And if he's already pretending to be a person, in my opinion, why not pretending to be another one?
Man, you're a slob. Don't make sense when you look at it right. You gotta, like, stand back from it, you know?
I get it. I get it. When I'm
Yeah.
when I'm working, I put everything like that as well. He's gonna see something. Please tell me that guy, Verbal, is Kaiser. I can't see it.
Tell me every
You know,
last
back when I was in that barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois,
Oh,
some guy in California, his name is Redfoot.
A gift from Mr. Susie.
Talk to me.
everything was there in the wall.
I am Mr. Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. Kobayashi.
Tell me every last detail. Convince me. Convince me.
Okay, I'll convince you.
So I was right after all. Is
You get no money from me.
Because you're stupid, Verbal. Because you're
I love this scene that they're doing.
If he comes up for anything, it's to get rid of me. But I'm sure Keaton is dead.
I can't feel my legs.
After that, my guess is you'll never hear from him again.
Of course. Genius.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And like that,
Like I said,
he's gone.
creating rumors.
I was because of course I knew the ending of the story. I remember some details I wasn't really aware, but I remember the ending, so I was kind of also seeing it with some fresh eyes. But yes, right at the end, I know it was more of a gut feeling, right, that you felt that, oh, what if, right?
It would make
But
sense, yeah.
yeah, I know you from the beginning. You kind of said you had a sense that okay, he's smarter than he appears. It's kind of a character, which also makes sense. When I saw this for the first time, I think I kind of when the point when he was kind of crying like I'm weak and everything. That point I was like, oh, maybe he's just like he's like a weak person. He's a coward, and that's why we in his version, you know. No, but you also weren't sure, obviously. What? At that point, you also weren't sure.
I always said, he's not stupid, he's not dumb, he's more than he looks.
You always said he was a coward as well.
I was right. That's what matters. So
Yes,
let's,
in the
let's
end,
focus on
You
that.
you were right. The cop. The problem with the cop is that he thought he was
Like
was
I
smarter than.
Like I said, your ego is gonna fuck you. I said
that.
that.
Okay, true. You
I
said that
don't
in the
know. I don't
beginning.
know if it was those words, but something.
But that's what you
like
meant.
that.
Yeah.
The guy, like Verpal, was saying exactly what you want to hear.
And then you realize that the whole story you've been seeing, basically the information you got, well, a lot of it might be lies, obviously.
Of course, it's lie. Not everything, but
But
I
yeah,
think that
yeah.
a lot of it can be. Also, don't forget that people talk, and it's always more things for him, or more rumors and stories for him to get even more known as the devil itself. So
Tell me, what you think was the positives and negatives of the movie?
I think that the better budget the movies get, and more CGI and special effects and everything, the better it gets, the script, the less cool and high quality it gets as well, in my opinion.
Oh, you think?
Normally, not always, of course, but I think that most times they do so much about the special effects and CGI and the fights and the universe and all of it, but then the story itself, the plot itself, it gets very poor. And with lower budget movies, because they have lower budget, they invest way more in the plot, and even if it's not a great movie about quality, you have a great story that captures people.
I would say, yeah, following your thoughts about your smaller budget, you don't have money for like big action pieces and stuff like that.
So
Well, you have to invest somewhere.
yeah, don't do much, but do it right.
Exactly.
You know?
And I would say, yeah, a lot of times creates movies that a lot of times are more memorable than
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of those
Hell
big,
yeah.
big budget movies. But like you said, a lot of big budget movies also have quality scripts, obviously.
Of course. The highest, I think, it's the plot twist. I like it. It's not exactly what you expect, because you expect to be one person, then the other, and I like that it's very complicated in that aspect. I like it. It makes you think a little bit, which is cool. The plot itself is not my favorite. I like the movie, it's action, it's really my kind of thing, but I don't think it's very high quality. I think there was a lot of scenes that it was very cool, and they didn't enjoy it as much as I wish, or as much as I think they could. For example, the elevator, it was such a great scene. They could have just explored a little bit, or it's not about being a longer scene, but just a better filmed.
You just think you wanted it you wanted to see it in a different way, right?
Yeah, it's
just
like I
different.
wanted to have the connection, like the shot and all of it, that adrenaline, you know, that I felt like, oh, you just shot him, cool, next, you know, that was what happened.
I know what you mean. For example, when I watch a lot of movies, I just think, for example, oh, this is great. I just wish that, you know, that David Fincher had shot this.
Exactly my point. Thank you, Daniel, you understand me.
So basically, what I think, what you're saying is basically the directing. There's something lacking in the directing. Is that it?
Yeah, I think
Which makes sense. Basically, it's how you put things together.
Yeah.
So okay.
I mean, I'm no expert, of course, so please don't get offended. I'm no one to say this kind of things. It's just my personal opinion.
No,
but
okay.
the acting of them, I think it's okay.
Like when people have like very quick, witty comebacks when they say something and the other person already has an answer for it. I know you like that.
It's
so
a very Wednesday
also,
thing. I love it.
You also had a few of those in here. Yeah. So to finish this off, what rating would you give it?
You know that I was watching the movie, and at almost the end, I thought Daniel's gonna ask me the rating, and I know what I'm gonna give, kind of, but it's gonna be.
The problem with ratings is that how much do you put your taste and how much do you put like objectively speaking about the qualities of the movie? It's very difficult, so I understand. It's difficult.
Okay. So I would give this one.
Yeah.
I liked it, you know, but all things considered, especially the.
I'm really
the
curious because I have no idea what you're gonna say.
I would give between 3 and 4.
Between 3 and 4. Okay.
Yeah. What would be your rating?
Oh God. My rating.
I was gonna ask you as well. I mean, you can do those questions to me, but I cannot do it to you.
No,
okay.
sure. No. I would say that my rating would be probably. This one is difficult. 5.5. I have to do a rating thinking about all the movies I've ever seen, so this one has to be like a 5.5.
Okay.
So guys, next week, like I said in my previous video, we're not gonna have any Harry Potter, and we're gonna do a different thing. Now, instead of low budget movies, next week will be only big budget movies. One of them I still don't know. You can give suggestions. I'm trying to make her watch some epics. One of them, like I told you, it was Gladiator. The other one I'm still considering. I'm still not sure, but we'll see.
Okay, so give your suggestions here in the comment section. Oh, subscribe to the channel and give your thumbs up if you like it. Bye-bye.
Bye.